Good afternoon, everyone. This is Jared Rand, and welcome to the Global Guided Meditation Call for January 4th, Monday, 3 p.m. Eastern, 2021. What if every thought you have is a sacred, tasty gift from the universe for you to chew on and eventually will show you the way home to yourself? How would you treat the next series of random thoughts that saunter your way? Sometimes when we try to control our thoughts, we end up being controlled by them. Sometimes when we try to control our thoughts, we end up being controlled by them. It is easier to just acknowledge, accept, and appreciate them as gentle reminders that there is a potluck of succulent, savory, salty, bitter, and sweet experiences to choose from in life. Perhaps your never-ending job is to sit back and taste them all. You can do it. Just open your mind. Take each one in with wonder and awe. A lot of, as I've shared with everybody often, is that the shift, the frequencies that are occurring on this planet are unprecedented. So, a lot of people, imagine those who are caught, who don't know that they're on the outside, okay? Who believe that that's all there is. And being able to find peace with themselves. And as Buddha stated, don't seek perfection in a changing world. Instead, perfect your love. And this world around us is a living sea of impermanence. Now, this is quite a scary thought to some people, while super exciting to others. Either attitude you choose, you cannot escape from this ocean of intelligent energy that is constantly moving and shifting all around you and inside you. Everything and everyone on this planet is impermanent and is going to change. The way in which you deal with this truth determines how happy and peaceful you will feel and be in the near future. When we embrace change as the spice of life, meeting it every day with reverence and gratitude, we can live fully in this world while abiding in a constant state of joy. We not only can have total acceptance that everything and everyone in our lives is going to change, we can look forward to it. We can celebrate ahead of time the new house, job, baby, partner, body, attitude, lifestyle that is already headed our way. We can trust the universe that it already knows what's best for our soul's evolution, and trust ourselves to move energy into form, create into reality, or manifest the experiences we most need to have. Knowing this, we can rest in faith that the most amazing life is coming up ahead. The big question to ask ourselves is, how open and willing are we to receiving it? If you've ever taken a good look inside your mind, you'll see there is a great river of thoughts streaming into eternity and is pulling you along with its perpetually creative flow. For everyone beginning on their conscious joyride through life, there are thoughts of doubt and fear, as well as thoughts of trust and appreciation about what we want to manifest. This is normal, as the mind is taught to swing between these extremes on its own accord. There is such an enormous momentum behind this pendulum swing that it would take something quite massive, or as the mind is taught, or miraculous, to stop it. The only thing one can do is sit back, smile, and laugh when the pendulum moves to an extreme. We can train ourselves to relax when it swings into trust and joy, and breathe deeper when it swings back into doubt and fear. This does allow us to open more fully to life and welcome the most divine experiences headed our way. Now, the more you have with watching the pendulum swing, the more practice you have with watching the pendulum swing, knowing it will soon move in another direction, the easier it becomes to relax and trust the process. There is some subtle satisfaction each time you sense a little movement, as you know the roller coaster ride you're now on is about to send you into another thrill. And with great awareness, there comes a point when there is no resistance or need to control the ride at all. And then you surrender completely to every pendulum experience passing through. It is in this deepest surrender that you come to realize a profound feeling of inner peace is available inside you at all times in this changing world. Your surrender serves you to be the master of your existence, allowing you to fully experience the totality and freedom of each swinging movement, welcoming life's pendulum on the most intimate levels. Be humble because you are made of the earth. Be noble because you are made of the stars. Unknown. Be humble because you are made of the earth. Be noble because you are made of the stars. If you ever sat next to the ocean, you have felt how the waves are always flowing in and out. There is an eternal flow that is deeply calming to see. You can easily understand how each waves depend on the previous wave to exist. The ocean's inhale cannot exist without its exhale. The same goes with your experience of trusting in life and doubting in life. One cannot exist without the other. When we accept this fact, we stop clinging to trust and we let go of resisting doubt. We can experience a deeper let go and know that in a short time things will shift and the temporary waves of emotion we are currently experiencing will soon change. What is interesting about the ocean is that even though we can see this obvious surface movement in the waves, there's also this slower, deeper, not so noticeable push and pull of the tide. The ocean of deeper emotions and patterns we think are stagnant inside us are as well in a perpetual flow and movement. The idea that we are stuck in an emotional pattern is game. It's a game that the mind is playing with itself. We only believe we are stuck because the deeper shift is simply too long and slow for us to see at the surface. We simply need to adjust our vision to having patient eyes that are willing to wait in the witnessing state for an eternity. With the eternal witnesser behind your eyes, you can soon see how the tide of life is already taking your life in a completely new direction. And again, everything in this world is going to change. Nothing superficial or deep inside us can ever remain stagnant. We can see how these surface and deeper energies are in constant motion in our relationships with people. People are made of 70% water, as we all know, and are always in movement constantly, growing, aging, evolving, even if we don't think they are. Every relationship in our lives today, in this now, is going to change and is not going to be the same tomorrow. The person that we've known the past year or 25 years is not the same person we knew yesterday. Once we start wearing these life-changing glasses, we will begin to see more clearly the subtle shifts that are constantly happening. And once we release the idea of who we think others are, we give permission to ourselves as well to change and be more free to embrace how we are changing. When we stop trying to change others and just trust the divine cosmic flow is taking perfectly good care of everyone, we can let go of how we think life should be at any given moment and practice loving everyone for who they are and where they are at in their journey. When we can respect a universe is ultimately in charge of all outer change in people, we can enjoy the inner changes which we are here to explore in our soul's evolutionary process. It becomes extremely enjoyable to abide in a state of trusting life, and almost orgasmic to let go of what we think is best for another being. Let peace and stillness flood through you and envelop you completely in its cloak. Become like an empty vessel ready to be filled with life's nectar. Eileen Candy. In reality, all of us truly have no clue what another soul deeply needs in each new moment. It's vastly more important to figure out what our soul needs rather than somebody else's needs. Some souls may actually require more pain to spiritually awaken, while others simply need to relax and let in more pleasure. It's completely arrogant and foolish for any one of us to think that they know what's best for us. And so why should we know what's best for them? We simply need to make room for everyone to become anything or anyone they want to be in any moment. If it's real love and freedom you want in this lifetime, then it's real love and freedom you must give. If it's real love and freedom you want in this lifetime, then it's real love and freedom you must give. It's in the freedom that you give to others, which in the end allows you to truly feel more free. The greatest suffering that we incur upon ourselves will always come from one simple thing: believing in the illusion that something is permanent and is never going to change. The only real security we can find on this journey comes from joyfully embracing that change will continue forever and ever and ever and ever. When we can rest and relax inside this eternal law, we can accept the fact that change is the constant, reliable norm, and find true security and inner peace knowing nothing is ever going to be the same. It is within this eternal law that we can rest deeply in our innermost being, finding real peace as we float along this flowing river. We can relax about what happened yesterday, knowing it is only a memory. And what's more amazing are the fresh, new, enlightening experiences potentially headed your way today. So understand, it's an imperative for the civilization, each of us in our own way, to understand that change is constant. All of us are changing. We don't know what's best for the next soul sitting next to us. It's up to them to figure that out for themselves, what's best for themselves within. This is all about understanding the progression of change. Just like now on this planet, rapid change, faster, more furious than ever before. What is creating the change? You are. All of us are. It's our intent. It is connecting deeper within our soul's nucleus. It is what we are. We are creating change on a continual basis. Can you imagine if nothing ever changed? We do this to create more experience for ourselves as we advance, as we perfect our creations. So everything happening on this planet, with everyone, perspectives, viewpoints, is rapid change. And it will not be the same second to second. We are all progressing. We are all advancing as we choose. Nothing else is doing that for you but you. Increasing our vibrational frequency is up to each and every one of us. Lowering our vibrational frequency is up to each and every one of us. So it makes really darn good sense to realize that we intend higher frequency, because we know what the higher frequency moves into change. How we move energy into form and create reality every split second. We never don't. So when we relax into ourselves and we surrender, you're just going with the flow. You aren't fighting the tide, you aren't fighting the current, you're just going with the flow. You're kicked back and you're taking that river and that current wherever it takes you. There's no real concern at all. You have the confidence through the heart-mind. This is when you let peace and stillness flood through you and envelop you completely in its cloak. You become like an empty vessel ready to be filled with life's nectar. So it passes through you, it goes within you, and it passes out so that you have the emptiness to continually receive life. So if you will, go to the place where you're not going to be interrupted. And the first thing that we want to do is what? Relax our bodies. This is all about relaxing, not superficially, but deeply. You could sit there and say, oh, I'm relaxed. But are you really? It isn't a super analytical application that you put on yourself. It's with ease. You talk to the body, say, let's relax, head to toe, inside and out. Let's drop all the tension, fear, anxiety, stress, wondering, worrying. And it doesn't serve me any greater, higher vibrational frequency good. So why would I carry it? Well, I wouldn't. Well, I'd surrender it. Any problems, any issues, any challenges, face them, walk through them. This is about mastering your own relaxation with your body. And it's always with the body. Do you think as a soul that you're supposed to relax when you are in perpetual relaxation as a soul? So it's about peace and stillness flooding through you and enveloping you completely. So you're an empty vessel constantly receiving life. So it passes through you. You experience it. You don't grab it and tug and fight to hold on to it. You let it pass through you. So that life is a flow. It's like the current of the river that you don't fight. You don't go upstream. You don't fight the current. You kick back and relax. Let the current take you as life takes you on magical adventures, journeys, endless. So the body, head to toe, inside and out, relax. Spinal column, head, drop the face, drop the shoulders, the tension, and just be. That's it. Just be. And when you do this, you move immediately into the now. Why? Because you still the mind. You leave the mind in the now. You leave the ego in the now. And this is what we practice to become the masters that we truly are, of ourselves, of our body, that we communicate with the God source within us. That we don't fight, grapple with life. That we flow with life. And in the now, by leaving the mind and the ego and the subconscious mind, by being in the now, this is part of it. And you practice it. It's not like you're going to stay in the now every split second. It is the challenge for you to master it. Because of the fact that you're in the now doesn't mean you're not going to have thoughts that pull you out of the now. And none of us are exempt from that one. But each time we get a little bit more aware. Each time. Okay? And we go with the flow. And we have no expectations or attachments. And so each time we bring ourselves into the now, it becomes more natural, because it is a natural state of being. So we just practice it. Okay, you float out with these thoughts, and then you focus on what to keep you in the now? Your breath. Our breath is divine positive energy. Each of us. We take it for granted. We just think it's breath. But it's omnipotently powerful. It sustains the vessel that holds the kingdom of God. It focuses us. It relaxes us. It calms us. So when you focus on the breath, you are in the now. Have you ever heard anybody say, hey, I'm going to have a breath tomorrow, right now? Or yesterday I'm having a breath. So the breath is in the now. You focus on your breath, you stay in the now. As long as you're focused on the breath, you'll stay in the now. Eventually, you won't even need to do it. It'll be automatic. So in the breath, in the now. Picture yourself through your heart, mind's motion picture, but you're the director, you're the producer, you're the choreographer, you're the developer, you're everything in that motion picture. And we take our divine positive energy, our breath, that stills the mind and the ego mind, and we're in the now. And we take our divine positive energy and we merge it with our God Force Love Light energy and combine. Our God Force Love Light energy is our chi, our prana, our ki. It's our life force energy. And we move this energy, which is combined, all the way up through the center of our bodies. And these are 7 energy vortexes known as chakras. Some people have familiarity with them. And we watch as we move it. Now, these chakras all are different colored wheels of light. And each one's a different color, very vibrant, and each one is a different flower. Inside each flower is a different geometrical shape. So we watch as we move this sacred breath, this God force energy. Root chakra, Muladhara, red wheel of light. This deals with survival, and it is blocked by fear. Then we move to the orange wheel of light, the Svadhisthana. This deals with pleasure and is blocked by guilt. Then we move to the golden yellow wheel of light, the solar plexus chakra, the Manipura. This deals with willpower, and it is blocked by shame. Then we move to the emerald green wheel of light, the heart chakra, the Anahata. This deals with love, and it is blocked by grief. Then we move to the blue wheel of light, throat chakra, the Vishuddha. This deals with truth, and is blocked by lies. Then we move to the indigo wheel of light, the third eye chakra, the Ajna. This deals with insight and is blocked by illusion. Then we move to the crown chakra, the violet wheel of light, the Sahasrara. This deals with cosmic energy and is blocked by ego attachment. So anytime that you know, you inherently will get to an understanding that you'll know that when one of your chakras, or more than one, is blocked, you'll know why. This is a phenomenal understanding. Like I say, we are equipped with everything we'll ever need. Like your throat chakra deals with truth, right? Well, if you are immersed in lies, you will block the flow of that energy that deals with truth. But you imagine how many of the corrupted souls on this planet that are teaching us a lot, by the way, how blocked their chakras are. These are the connectors to the astral plane, to the spiritual plane, to all the particles of existence. Now, we brought this combined energy all the way to the tops of our heads, and we hold it for maybe 3 seconds. I am light, I am love, I am. And in that short period of time, we compress and condense this energy into pure liquid energy, and we release it over our pineal glands. Pineal gland is the gateway. It is the gateway to all the particles of existence, the astral plane, the spiritual plane, all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever beyond, and forever. It is crucial that it is fully functioning, and it is progressing to that state. You can view it through your heart, mind's motion picture, however you see it physically. I see it as a green bowl, rosebud. When I release this pure liquid energy, omnipotently powerful, it explodes into a massive, fully bloomed rose, multicolored petals, and a pure, beautiful fragrance. It is deep inner peace, tranquility, joy, and happiness. It is serene. And then any of the blocks that we've created for ourselves through our own ignorance of not having the knowledge or gaining the knowledge about who and what we are in all aspects from within, we expand. We change everything every split second. We're constantly moving forward. We're not looking over our shoulder. We are not looking back. We are constantly moving forward in a constant state of change. And the only thing that doesn't ever change is your divine perfection, which is the God, the source, pure consciousness within each and every single one of us. It's divine perfection. It does not change. But everything else does. We're consciously aware, because of our vibrational frequency, that we are of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, and of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude. We also know inherently at this stage that our bodies, our heart minds, our ego minds, our souls, our spirits, our higher selves, our pure consciousness, the God within, the God source, is all one. So therefore, when we're on this planet, when we walk it, we are heaven on the earth. We are the God source. Therefore, we are the heaven on earth. And every time we walk, take a step, we create paradise. As heaven on the earth can only create paradise, but only when you're consciously aware of who and what you are. You can see the massive shift and the change that is occurring at breakneck speed on this planet. The full liberation into higher and higher and higher vibrational frequencies of deep joy, deep eternal peace, deep eternal gratitude, deep eternal love, constantly elevating, advancing, period, continuously. Now, we have reflections of ourselves. Teachers, we're all teachers. We're all teaching each other. We will continue to teach each other as one throughout eternity. In all aspects, the more we become aware of who and what we are, the gods that we are, the pure consciousness, the love that we are, the gratitude that we are, on a continual basis, the archangels, the cherubim, the seraphim, the archetypes. Here's a prime example of parts of us. This part of us vibrates at a higher frequency than we do. So we don't see them with our physical eyes, but we do meet them, and we do interact with them. And they always have a message, and it will always dawn on you what that message is. It may take a bit, but it will. How absolutely phenomenal it is to live in these bodies, to exist in these bodies, to experience life, whatever it may be. Now, they can surround any of us in the thousands anytime they choose. Because of their frequency, they can house a large number in a small area. Are we learning from them? Absolutely. Are they from us? Absolutely. We're teaching each other as parts of the one. The Ascended Masters, Kuan Yin, Maitreya, Buddha, Lakshmi, Ganesh, Gaia, Saint Germain, Sananda Jesus, El Moria, Abundantia, Pel, Thoth, Yahweh, Yeshua. Many, 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 many more. Now they, Ascended Masters, have mastered ascension into body, into physical form, out of physical form, hold God form, pure consciousness. We have ascended and are mastering ascension into physical form. We are creating our experiences in physical form so that we can perfect our creations. And at the same time, we are discovering who and what we are within so that when we do decide to leave the body, we do not follow a tunnel of light because we discovered while in physical form that we are the light. So it's automatic that we call out to all the other facets and aspects of ourselves, all the reflections, which is everything and everything, nothing and nothing. It's in all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever, beyond, and forever. And just like ourselves, the archangels, the cherubim, the seraphim, the archetypes, the Ascended Masters, we're all consciously aware that we are of and from the highest, of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, highest frequency, and of and from the highest, of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude, the highest frequency, perpetually, moving more and more in perpetuity, where we literally are this all the time, 24/7. Not sparsely, not intermittent. So we call upon all the light energy beings and all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever, beyond, and forever. And only those who are consciously aware that they are of and from the highest, of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, and of and from the highest, of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude, can be with us in this now, in this meditation, in the forming of this circle of light, and the full liberation and awakening of the civilization of this planet Earth, Gaia, Arya, in this now, into higher and higher and higher vibrational frequencies in harmony. And they come in the Gogaplexes. One Gogaplex fills this universe. They come in trillions of Gogaplexes from every direction, and they are with us now, consciously. We call upon all the inhabitants of in this planet, above it and below it, hollow earth, agartha, beneath earth, inner earth, all these civilizations, and only those who are consciously aware that they're of and from the highest, of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, and of and from the highest, of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude, can be with us in this now, in this meditation of forming this circle of light. And they come in the billions, and they're with us now, consciously. We call upon all the off-worlders, all the galactics, all the celestials, not just in this quadrant of the galaxy, but everywhere. We're all one. We're all part of each other. That will not change. We are divine perfection as the gods and pure consciousness that we truly are. So this is everything and everything, all the civilizations. But only those who are consciously aware that they are of and from the highest, of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, and of and from the highest, of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude, can be with us in this now, in this meditation, form this circle of light, in the full liberation of this planet Earth, Gaia, Arya, in this now. And they, as many different civilizations, And we very sparsely aware of a smidgen of them. The Pleiadians, the Sirians, the Arcturians, the Andromedans, the Feline, Zeta Reticuli, the Nords, the Greys, the Draco, the Reptilian, the Golden Pyramid, the Avian, and just massive civilizations. Over 1,000 travels through the solar system every day, trillions throughout the universes. They've been assisting us in our evolution, enlightenment, ascension, freeing ourselves from our own self-imposed bondage and our own self-imposed slavery. And they come in the trillions, and they are with us now consciously. We call upon all of our loved ones, all those who have ascended out of body in this lifetime and all lifetimes that we've inhabited. Only those who are consciously aware that they are of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, and of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude, can be with us in this now, in this meditation of forming this circle of light, and the full liberation of this planet into the higher frequencies of deep eternal love and gratitude. And they come in the billions. And they are with us now consciously. We call upon all the light energy beings who have decided to be housed in the following forms on and above and below this planet Earth, Gaia, Arya, in this now, in this meditation. Only those who are consciously aware that they are of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, and of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude, can be with us in this now, in this meditation, to form this circle of light. Now, we're only familiar with a smidgen of them somewhat. The fairies, the sprites, the elves, the gnomes, the dwarves, the trees, the trolls, the elements, the elementals, earth, air, water, fire, ether, wood. Mermaid, the dolphin, the whale, the pegasus, the unicorn, the centaur, the minotaur, and many, many, many more. And they are consciously aware that they are of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, and of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude. They come in the trillions. Shapes, colors, sizes, forms, configurations of which we've never seen before. And they are with us now consciously. And we're all one, gathered consciously, arm in arm, hand in hand, all of our gods as one. We're in full compassion, non-judgment, non-ego, non-negativity, stillness of mind and ego and subconscious mind. And we are all one. We're in gentleness, kindness, generosity, humbleness, bliss, joy, peace, tranquility, benevolence, abundance, prosperity. And we're all love. And we're all God. And our God force, love, light, energy is in all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever beyond and forever. And it continues to intensify, and it continues to expand. We form this massive circle of light. It is the light that is housed within each and every one of us. It is the high vibrational frequency that emits the light. It is the frequency of deep eternal love of which we're made, and gratitude. It is the God source of which we all are. This circle of light is so brilliant that it grays out the darkness of sacred space. Take 1,000 billion suns in the solar system to even come close to its radiance. It floods all of our brothers and sisters, perpetually, eternally, inside and out, head to toe. All of the surface population, the entire civilizations of this planet, in all light spectrums, in every single existence, all in the higher vibrational frequencies, as this circle of light floods them all. See it in your heart, mind's motion picture. Feel it. Watch it as it cascades and floods them all. You, all of us. Saturating everything in deep eternal love and gratitude. We begin to ascend, levitate above the planet. And as we do, we're met with this massive ocean of glitter. These little teeny reflective mirrors, reflecting all of us gathered in this meditation. Vibrant colors flashing, sparkling everywhere. Learning, teaching, experiencing. Vibrant. We're immediately met with the emerald green flaming healing light of Archangel Raphael. This is a column of light that reminds us all that we are the power of healing. We're then met with the violet, blue, purple flaming light of Archangel Michael. This is a column of light that reminds us all of our power, omnipotent power, strength, and resolve. Then we're met with the white fire. This is a column of light that reminds us all that from head to toe, inside and out, we are imbued with the God force, love, light, energy. This is an armor. It's impregnable. We carry this armor with us throughout eternity. There isn't anything externally, not even the lowest of the lowest lows of vibrational frequencies, can harm it, penetrate it, destroy it, weaken it. Nothing externally can harm it. But only you have the power that if you decide to lower your vibrational frequency low enough through hatred, negativity, greed, manipulation, anger, revenge, whether it's consciously or unconsciously, you'll create a breach in your white fire armor. Enough so that the lower dark matter, survival matter frequencies can come flooding in. If you do this, you're immediately met with the purple transmuting flame. This is a column of light that reminds you that you can bring in the purple transmuting flame. You can transmute all of these lower dark matter, survival matter frequencies into neutralized substance, and then send them to pure consciousness, and they are gone permanently. Then you're met with the violet ray. This is a column of light that reminds us all that we can bring in the violet ray right behind the purple transmuting flame. We can purify, cleanse, and harmonize the area where these lower dark matter, survival matter frequencies were, sealing the breach in our white fire armor and bringing our vibrational frequency to the highest of the highest high of deep eternal love and gratitude. We are then met with the golden white pink light. This is a column of light that reminds us all that we are the sunsets, the sunrises. We are the sun, the sunlight. We are the rain and the rainbows. We are the trees and the forests. We're the oceans, the lakes, the rivers, the streams. We are the animals. We're the snow. We're the sky, the clouds. We are everything. And so when you see a sunset or sunrise or snow falling or rain or sun shining, It is you that you are viewing. See that in your heart, mind, motion picture. Feel it. Some of us, as we continue to ascend above this planet, leave our physical bodies and just float effortlessly above them, those of us carrying physical form. We come across this massive crystalline tower that we all created. It's larger than the solar system. And in the center of the column, we see this oblong sphere, and in the center of the sphere is this beautiful golden white sparkling light. And it's sending out, we watch as it sends out golden warm mist that just saturates all of us, head to toe, inside and out. And this massive wave, continually, like breathing, flows out to all of us. And it is reflection of deep eternal love of all that we are. And then all the different colored bands around them, doing the same thing, flooding us all in gratitude, peace, tranquility, benevolence, gentleness, kindness, generosity, humbleness, abundance, well-being, riches, endless, all reflections of who and what we are, deep within. Now, at the top is a golden ocean. We designed it so the golden ocean can come cascading down, flooding, saturating, bathing everyone. All life, the highest value, the highest supreme value in the universes. Deep, eternal love and gratitude. You watch it through your heart, mind's motion picture. Feel it. And the golden ocean, we are drops of this ocean. We hold the essence of the ocean. The ocean is the drops are the ocean. There's no separation. This is the illusion. Then we see our meditative sphere. It sets center circle. We created this sphere almost 3 years ago. It houses almost 1,200 of our meditations in perpetual motion. All of us gathered here every day from everything and everything, increasing the vibrational frequency of this planet and all of its civilizations in higher harmony, in deep eternal love and gratitude, self-discovery of the gods that we all are, the heaven on the earth, the paradise that we walk, the light that we shine on everything outward. This is why this meditative sphere can be seen, heard, and felt in all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever, beyond, and forever. This is why it continues to intensify and it continues to expand. Feel, experience the gratitude and love you are. Watch as you see the transformation and the frequencies of this planet. You see it and feel it in the air, the atmosphere, on the ground, the earth, in the animals, in you, in all of us, as it continues to expand. And everything is constantly changing, and we are flowing with it. We are on the current, and the current is this life. And we are absolutely in exuberation and celebration of the transformation taking place. And the transformation is you. Of the higher and higher and higher, deep eternal love and gratitude, the frequencies keep expanding and they keep intensifying because each of us continue to discover who and what we are, the gods that we are, the God source that we are deep within. The body is housed by the God. This planet is housed by the God. All the celestials are housed by the God. They are housed by the God. We are all the God. We are changing the frequencies of this planet in deep eternal love and gratitude. It cannot be stopped. It will continue to elevate and ascend. I'll join you in the meditation and return to close us out. Take an easy breath in through the nose and an easy breath out through the mouth. Move slowly. The greatest suffering we incur upon ourselves will always come from one simple thing: believing in the illusion that something is permanent and is never going to change. Take this with you for the rest of the day, into the evening and night, and into the following morning. And we will be back here Tuesday, January 5th, 2021, 3 p.m. Eastern, to continue our global guided meditation call.